for you to operate on a different kind of level so that you guys can communicate better.
What's good? Cause we just trying to get it poppin'. What's good? Yeah. You know all my bitches love it.
What's up, good people? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time on my channel, you are welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. So I am Bira Ultra. I film from Bangalore, Karnataka, India. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of different thing on my channel today, which I don't normally do. It's going to be a chit chat, so we are going to talk, you know, and we are going to interact. So while I do my makeup, I'm going to be talking about the things you should know before moving or before coming to India. So yeah, let's start the chit chat. I've catch up a little bit of things here and there, things not to do in India, what not to say to an Indian, and how to behave generally when you are in India. So the first thing you have to know when you are moving to India is that Indians are high on their culture. Like, they are just like most African countries. They take their cultures to heart. They respect their culture a lot. The first culture you want to know is that you should respect their cow. I mean, you should respect animal generally, but in India, cow is like a god to Hindu people who practice Hinduism. So they respect cow generally more than other countries, I think. And you won't see an Hindu man eat cow except he's a Muslim or by his choice. So you should know that. So you can't just, not to be rude, you can't just say, okay, you want to eat cow where you see an Hindu man sitting. So you should take that to note. I mean, you should notice that, so we can all live in peace. And the other thing is about their marriages. Indian marriages are a little bit different from the way we do it where I come from. I come from Nigeria. So in Nigeria, the man is the one who pay the bride price, whereas in India, the ladies are the one who pay the bride price. So, you know, if you are a man and you want to collect bride price, maybe you should come and marry in India. And the next thing when it comes to culture is greeting. So just like Africans, India respects people a lot. So when you see an elderly man or somebody have higher rank than you, you know, you have to respect them by saying namaste or handshake or any mode of greeting, just to show respect to them. So yeah, as at now, the rate of exchange is very bad, and also we can't send money through Western Union or MoneyGram or all those stuff. So I think there is another mode of sending money, but we can only receive Western Union. I mean, if you're in UK, if you're in Nigeria, you can't, I mean, send Western Union, but we can only receive money through Western Union, MoneyGram, and all these apps, but we can't send outside, which is good, you know. So yeah, and the exchange currency is bad, so you might need to, I mean, bring a lot of money when coming from Nigeria to India. And the next thing you have to also know is that when you are entering a shop in India, you have to put your shoes outside the shops. I mean, not all shops, and I mean, in more civilized areas, you don't have to put your shoes outside. But if it is indicated outside the shop that do not come in with your shoe, you have to off your shoe outside, so that you can come in and do whatever you want to do inside the shop. I mean, not all shops, but once it's like that, you just have to follow it. So yeah, I think that's actually a way of maintaining hygiene for the shop owner, you know. To me, I think it's a good idea. I mean, once you have your socks on, there won't be a problem. Let me blend my foundation properly and come back, because I don't like the way it's going right now. So the fourth thing you want to notice or you want to know before coming to India is that they don't give work permit to us. Although they give work permit if you are like skilled and like you're a real professional. I don't know how to explain this, but let's use myself for example now. If I should graduate and just want to work in India, I won't be granted work permit to work here. So yeah, I don't know if there is a way you can do it, but they don't give work permit automatically. I think in some countries it's just that if you apply for the job and you are qualified for the job, I mean, why not give you work permit? But it's not like that here. They don't give work permit to most foreigners. But if you are talented, like say if you are multilingual and you can't translate languages, there is that work is available for you. And also if you want to do your internship, yeah, I think you can actually practice for a while here, but the cost of living is actually low, so you can actually do well with a minimal wage. I mean, you can live well with a minimal wage in India. So because even if you have what's the lowest currency, let's say you have let's not talk about the lowest currency, let's say you have 5,000 rupees, you can actually live well within a week. Nigeria, where I come from, you can't eat with 5,000 naira in a week, whereas in India you can actually live well within a week. I mean, it's low budgeted, but at least it's still manageable. And also, you have to know that in India, the educational sector, I mean our colleges, they take education as something that you should just fulfill. It's not something you can just do at will. I mean, from the college I attended, we have to wear school uniform, we have to go to school regularly, we have to make sure that we attend our tests, we do our exam and everything. So they treat us like, okay, you guys have to be responsible, which is actually good. And also, we don't have semester when it comes to our yearly how will I say it, class sessions. I don't know, we don't have semester like first semester, second semester. No, we just start the year all through and we do our exam towards the ending of the year. So once you are in first year, that will be a year through, like roughly 12 months, then we'll do our exam, then you'll be promoted to the next level. I think you guys understand. So for me, I think that is actually okay, because you know, you just have to know that once a year is over, you are being promoted to the next session. Yeah, that is it when it comes to our educational sector. Another thing you have to pay attention to when coming to India is that mode of transportation is actually easier, because I think because the country is like very populated, so there is easier mode of transportation. Like there are buses everywhere, you can just book your Uber or your Ola cab without stress, so which is very nice. And you can always find a bus stand somewhere wherever you are that will guide you to where you are going, which is actually nice. Because like I remember when I just actually came into India, I got lost. So I think I should tell you guys the story time about that. I got lost, I had to call my sister, then she had to tell me the number of bus I have to look for. So I just look for that number of bus. I went to the bus stand, look for that number of particular bus, and just bought the bus, and they will drop me at a location near to my where I was staying at that particular. I hope you guys understand. So mode of transportation is very, very easy and low according to my idea, because in Nigeria you can just book cab for a low range area and they will be telling you thousands of naira, but in India it's for a cheaper price. But the only bad part of it is that we don't earn in rupees, so we can't save up, you know. Yeah. And the next thing I would like to tell you guys about India is that you have to learn a little bit of Hindi. I mean, you can see average Indians can speak Hindi and English, but for you to operate on a different kind of level so that you guys can communicate better, I think it's better for you to learn a little bit of Hindi, just like simple ones you can use where you are communicating with people. I mean, I can't even speak a lot of Hindi. You just have to learn a little bit, like greetings, like come here. If they ask you something, you can say, okay, I want the bigger size, bara size, tora, you know, all those stuff. You just have to learn so that you can relate with them better. They can feel more comfortable speaking to you. So yeah, you have to learn a little bit of Hindi to operate with Indians on a different level. And the last but not the least thing I would like to share with you about Indians is that they have a lot of festivals they celebrate. So there is festival of colors, there is Diwali, Ganesh festival, there is like they have a lot of festivals they do in India, and that is being celebrated big time, which is one thing I actually love the most about Indians, their festivals. I always anticipate when the festivals will come. I can remember in my college we always celebrate all the festivals. So whenever there is festivals, we'll have to go on break. College will give us break, so that's why I always anticipate Indian festivals, because there will always be an holiday and I'm a lazy student. So yeah, that is the last but not the least thing you have to know about Indians. So if you are in India and there is anything special about being in India and I forget to mention in this video, please don't forget to put it in the comment section and let us know what you enjoy the most about being in India. And if also you are not in India and there is any rumor or any gist you heard about India and we don't even know and I don't even talk about, please let me know in the comment section. So guys, this is all I have to share with you when it comes to things you should have to know before coming to India. And also I would like to ask you guys, what kind of video are you interested more in seeing? Is it the vlog video where I show you through India and everywhere I've been to in India, where I vlog what's happening in my life and just carry you guys along as a big family that we are, or sit down videos where I have to share the things I know, I mean the little knowledge I have, where I have to talk about the things I know? Please let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for your support, guys. I really appreciate everything and we are looking forward to more good videos. Finger crossed. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, what else, yeah, share. Tell your friends to tell your friends to come and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And thank you so much for standing by. Bye guys, see you guys next time.